In this video, we will describe the chemical and mechanical properties of engineering material. Chemical and mechanical properties are equally important as physical properties. So, we will start with chemical properties. So, properties that describe how a substance changes into a completely different substance are called chemical properties. Example of chemical properties in engineering field are oxidation resistance, corrosion resistance, flammability, toxicity. Already we have come across many chemical properties of material, but here we will discuss about these four properties as they are very important during selection of material for any engineering purpose. So, first one is oxidation resistance. What is oxidation? Oxidation is a process where if the material is opened to atmosphere, atmospheric oxygen reacts and deteriorates the surface condition of the material. That sometimes we call it rusting. So, oxidation resistance is nothing but the ability of a material to resist this chemical degradation of the surface caused by the action of air or other gaseous medium at high temperature. So, you must be clear about what is oxidation, and we have to choose the material or do certain process to prevent this oxidation. Next is corrosion resistance. Similar to oxidation, corrosion also occurs because of exposure to the surrounding. Corrosion attacks both metals as well as non-metals. So, corrosion resistance is the basic property which prevents the deterioration of a material caused by the action with surrounding environment. So, the material must have oxidation resistance and corrosion resistance if in the service period it is to be used in outside or even in inside if it comes across moisture and high temperature. So, next is flammability. Flammability is the ease with which a combustible substance can be ignited. So, this is the degree of difficulty required to cause the combustion of a substance. Almost everybody knows what is combustion. At ignition temperature, if little spark occurs, the body starts burning. So, this process is known as combustion. So, the material is divided into flammable or non-flammable depending on how easily it catches fire. So, this is the property must be considered during designing because it leads to explosion. So, once again, flammability is nothing but the easiness of the material to catch fire. Next is toxicity. So you must be heard about this substance is toxic. So what is toxic? Toxic substance cause damage to an organism. So it is well advised to avoid all toxic substances, and if required to use any toxic substance during manufacturing, it must be treated with care so that it will not injure the operator. So toxicity is the degree to which a chemical substance or a particular mixture of substances can damage an organism. So these are the important chemical properties which must be studied and analyzed while selecting a material for a particular purpose. Next, we will discuss about the mechanical properties, which is of very much important for designing any machine element. So the mechanical properties are stiffness, elasticity, plasticity, ductility, brittleness, malleability, toughness, hardness, creep, fatigue, and two other properties are strength and machinability. So what is strength? Strength is the ability of a material to resist the externally applied forces without breaking. So the material is strong. That means it has strength to resist the load. In the other way, the internal resistance offered by the part of the body to externally applied load is called stress. So strength is the property which can help the material to bear stress without failure. Next is stiffness. It is the ability of material to resist deformation under the action of load. Many of the students confuse between strength and stiffness. A material has strength. It will bear the load without breaking. But if the material is stiff, no scratch, no deformation on the surface will occur. So mathematically, stiffness is equal to load by deflection. So its unit is kilonewton per millimeter or Newton per millimeter. This property is considered during selection of material for spring manufacturing. Elasticity. It is already studied. Elasticity is the property by virtue of which a material regains its original dimension after removal of load. If we apply certain load to a material, it will deform. If it is a unidirectional wire, then it will elongate. But if the material possesses the property of elasticity, it will come back to its original dimension once the load is removed. Elasticity is measured by Young's modulus or modulus of elasticity. Its unit is Newton per millimeter square. So what is plasticity? plasticity is nothing but reverse of elasticity. So plasticity is the property by virtue of which the material does not regain its original shape after removal of load. It retains its deformed shape permanently. For manufacturing, plasticity is also an important property. This property is necessary for forging and rolling process. Ductility. So everybody has come across electric wire, copper wire or aluminium wire. So how these wire are prepared? Because of the property, ductility property of these materials. So ductility is the property by which materials can be drawn into wires with the application of a tensile force. Ductile materials have the ability to flow or elongate under load. Example of ductile materials are copper, aluminium, mild steel, nickel, zinc, tin and lead. The ductility of a material is commonly measured by means of percentage elongation and percentage reduction in area in a tensile test. So when a tensile force or tension is applied, the material elongates. At the same time, with increase in length, its area reduces. So by determining the percentage of increase in length, one can describe the ductility property of the material. Brittleness. It is the ability of a material by which it can develop crack under load or it can break suddenly. So this is the difference between ductile material and brittle material. When load is applied to a ductile material, it will elongate and gradually neck formation takes place and finally it breaks. But in case of brittle material, after the elastic limit, it breaks suddenly. So example of brittle material are wood, concrete, cast iron. So malleability. So malleability is the property by virtue of which the material is able to be converted into thin sheets. You have seen GI sheets. So these sheets are prepared because of the malleability of material. Materials which are more elastic are also more malleable. Malleability uses to form different sheets. By compressive force, it takes the shape of the sheet, and because of plasticity, it retains the shape of the sheet. Malleable substance examples are steel, copper, aluminium, brass, bronze, lead, wrought iron. Next is toughness. It is the property by virtue of which a material is able to resist shock or impact loading. What is impact loading? Impact loading means the applied load fall from a height. Instead of applying load statically, if the load will fall from certain height, then it will cause impact. So this toughness or this property can be measured by measuring the amount of energy absorbed per unit volume within elastic limit. So this term is known as resilience if it is within elastic limit. In the design of springs, toughness or resilience of the material is considered. Few more important mechanical properties, reliability and safety will be discussed in the next video. Before discussing those properties, you should come across and have an idea about these fundamental chemical and mechanical properties.